Hi, it's Leanne Spencer. Hope you're well. It's week 3 of our emotional resilience series. This one is about something very close to my heart, and that is food. Food and mood and the link between the two. So when we think about emotional resilience, or indeed any sort of resilience, it's very hard to respond in a resilient fashion. If you're feeling hungry or angry or lonely or tired, for example. So looking at hunger, there is a profound link between food and mood, between our glycemic variability, so how much a food lifts our blood sugar positively or too high, which could be negative, but also how food makes us feel. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go out and seek the dopaminergic foods like chocolate fingers, biscuits, cakes, things that make us feel good, but don't have any beneficial effect on the human physiology. Instead, it's about thinking about how you can use food to bolster good mood. So that would be clean foods, it would be protein-rich foods, foods that don't spike blood sugar particularly high or cause a big dump in blood sugar. It's foods that are nourishing in essence. And a very quick story about this. A few years ago, I was wearing a continual blood glucose monitor, which is a little device I was wearing on the side of the arm that monitored all the glycemic responses to food. So in other words, how much my blood sugar was moving. And one evening I was sat at home and I was just feeling uncharacteristically low and starting to sort of come to some fairly bleak conclusions about something. And all of a sudden that blood glucose monitor started beeping rapidly, which meant my blood sugar was tanking down, and tanking down pretty quickly as well. So I ate something and it stopped that blood sugar drop. So the moral of the story is that there is this connection between a drop in mood I experienced and a drop in blood sugar. We know that to be true. And funnily enough, when I ate something, that sort of fairly drastic decision that I'd almost made, I no longer saw things in the same way. So I wouldn't ignore that link between food and mood. And when you think about resilience, being, have good nutrients, feeling nourished and having good foods is a definite part of building that emotional resilience. So I hope that helps. We'll see you next week for part 4 and the last in this particular series. All the very best for now.